Hi everyone, welcome back to Spam. This is just a little sort of short knitting, making, reading, sipping podcast where I talk about what I'm sipping, perusing, adorned with, and making, hence Spam. I am coming to you from San Francisco, California, where I live. And yeah, I think without further ado, let's get into it. I am sipping today, I just made, in my fellow mug that I adore, so beautiful. It was, yeah, I got this for Christmas a year or so ago, and I am having a cup of mint medley tea. It is my favorite mint tea. It's from Bigelow Teas. My favorite bagged mint tea. I prefer like a fresh mint tea. But yeah, I've just been having some tummy aches this week, and so I find that this often is very healing for my digestive system. So, sipping mint tea. Also, I know it's very cold in other parts of the country. San Francisco is pretty mild generally, but it is chilly here and gray here today, so I like to have a cup of tea on a chilly day. I hope those of you in parts of the United States that are getting that really cold wintry weather are bundled up, enjoying your own cups of tea, and hopefully getting lots of knitting done from the safety and comfort of wherever you call home. I have lots of family across the country, and I have spent a lot of time in Wisconsin, so I know that cold. It is cold. Okay, perusing. I am reading A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping, and this is by sangu mandanna. Again, lucky day, got this at the library. It's like a very popular book, but yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm not like flying through it. I'm maybe halfway, like whatever, a little bit through. I'm enjoying it. It's really sweet and comforting, and just like sort of like drinking a cup of tea on a chilly day. It's just a really comforting read, but nothing too remarkable. I love books about magic and witches and things like that, and so yeah, I'm enjoying it for that. That's been really fun. Okay, adorned with. This is where I'm gonna regret that I don't have my computer in front of me, but that's okay. I believe this is the Farmland sweater by petiteknit. It's a recent pattern from her. It's a very basic, just drop shoulder sweater. I love this sweater. It just fits very like boxy. It's nothing remarkable. The sleeves are a little bit narrow, but I think that's a me thing, not a pattern thing. I knit this with very funny the Caron Pound of Love yarn. So it's a pound of acrylic yarn. I purchased it at Joann Fabrics when they were going out of business because I'm not always in a place where I can afford to consume a sweater's quantity of wool yarn. I have very generous crafters in my life who have gifted me things, and I greatly benefit from that, but I was in a position to purchase this yarn as they were going out of business, and I was like, oh, there's babies coming into my life, maybe I'll make some baby blankets, but I ended up making this sweater, and I don't know if you can tell, it's not holding up super well. You can kind of see here. It's very pilly, very shaggy. It has all these little bits coming off of it, but I don't really mind that. This to me is like very much a sweatshirt sweater, and I wear it a lot. I can throw it in the wash, and yeah, I am really disappointed that it's not environmentally friendly, and that's a huge bummer to me, but at the time it was what I could afford to do and something I wanted to try to knit, and I've gotten a lot of use out of it, and my hope is that I can continue to do that and yeah, wear it until it is no longer wearable anymore, even though it will outlive me, unfortunately. So yeah, just to say whatever, but this is what I'm wearing, and yeah, I hope to knit another one of these sweaters, maybe in a different yarn, so yeah, we'll see. But this was just a really basic, I just wanted a red sweater and I had this red yarn, so that was that. Okay, and hopefully I got that name right. I'm so bad with names. Okay, so disappointed. I knit a baby hat, which I just mailed in the post office today, and I forgot to take a picture, so I cannot show it to you. But I knit it out of the leftover fluff from the Wandering Flock that I showed. I had knit a jaunty shawl, maybe in the first episode or second episode, by Andrea Mowry, in fluff from the Wandering Flock in neon lilac. And I had some left over, so I knit a little baby hat for a friend who's expecting and is having a shower in the next couple of weeks. And I knit the sea monkey baby hat, and it has these two little like things that you make that look like little ears or buns. Really cute, but I forgot to take a picture. I started and finished it in this week. It took me 3 days. So that was great. But otherwise, I'm plugging along with the same projects I had last week. So I'll just show you some updates. I haven't had a ton of knitting time this week, and I was actually feeling really disappointed with myself. And then I realized that I knit an entire hat in the week, in this last week, and I got a lot done. So I'm gonna try to give myself a little more grace with what I'm able to get done every week. So yeah, just to say, if you also are feeling that way and you're like, I just didn't get enough knitting done, like, give yourself some grace and actually look back at what you have done, because it can be kind of a lot. So yeah, so I am still working on my DRK everyday socks. I made it through the heel. I did my Flegel heel, my first Flegel heel ever. Don't know if you can see that. And I am now onto the leg, and I think I'm a little over halfway through the leg. I think I'll do a 7-inch leg. So yeah, and I have this much of my first ball left, so probably will have a little bit left over to start the second sock. I'm still in my mind, like, I want to do 12 socks this year, like a sock a month, or a pair of socks a month, but we'll see. I'm still sort of feeling that out. Also, I can't remember if I had already done this last week or not, but I did pick up a set of 32-inch Chow circulars, and I'm now knitting socks on Magic Loop. It is so comfortable. I cannot believe I waited this long to do this. I'm loving it. I find it flies by. I thought it was gonna be a huge pain because I had to like shuffle things, but I have 60 stitches and it's so easy. It's so not a thing. So I'm really enjoying it. So I'm kind of back on socks and feeling like renewed to make sure that I can do that. I was doing sort of really tiny circulars, but I think just that tiny gripping was really hurting my hands. So yeah, so that was that. Let's see, I'm just gonna go in order of what's next to me. I also worked a little bit, not a ton, on my November balaclava. So I have finished sort of the first top section, and I am about to pick up stitches to start knitting around. So yeah, so I finished the first top section. This is knit in half fisherman's rib. So really squishy and lovely, and I am knitting it out of, I think this is a BC Garn yarn in like a blue with some red and different colored flecks, and then a very, very fluffy mohair from Charm. Very blue and beautifully fluffy. So yeah, so not a ton of progress on that, but I have made a little bit. So that's that. Oh yeah, and I've broken my yarn, so I'm ready to pick up. That's exciting. And then, let's see, Shifting Moods Scarf by Anna Husemann. Oh, also, I went to Bagoo this weekend. They have a storefront. They're based here in San Francisco, so they have a storefront on Valencia Street if you're local. And I got myself a 3D Go pouch set, which is a set of 3 pouches, and they have this really cute Hello Kitty set. So I am keeping my November balaclava, which was this pattern by petiteknit, in a pom-pom Pirin bag. I'm a Hello Kitty super fan. I love Hello Kitty. Have since I was a kid. So this one, and then I got the Hello Kitty one, and then it came with a little one that I'm actually keeping my nail polish in. So yeah, these are great. They're like swishy material, and I love using them for knitting because they have like a box bottom and they zip and they're super easy to throw into things, and they even have little carabiner hooks. This one's quite large, but yeah, so love my Go pouches. So I'm keeping my Shifting Mood scarf by Anna Husemann in here, and I have made it into the solid purple or blue purple. It's called Mist is the color name. I've made it into that section, having trouble focusing. So yeah, so I have one blob done, and then a blob on the way, and a blob very much started. So yeah, still plugging along on this. Again, slow progress because while not so many stitches, I am doing intarsia knitting. And so yarn management can be kind of tricky, which takes some time, and I just have to look at the pattern for every single row. So I have to be able to be like sitting and doing something. And since those socks are such mindless knitting and I kind of have a goal in mind for those, I'm more like, oh, I want to dedicate time to that. So yeah, so that's kind of the way that this is going, but I am making slow progress every week. So yeah, that is my Shifting Mood scarf. And this was a pattern that was part of the A Verb for Keeping Warm winter solstice knitting experience. So you got the yarn and the pattern and some other little gifts as part of that. So yeah, and maybe by spring equinox I'll have it done. We'll see. That might be a good goal. Okay, and then finally, not a ton of progress here, but I am making a lovely ribbed scarf from Purl Soho out of leftover Wool Centrum wool. It's their 2-ply sport weight in the colorway dark brown. So just a very woolly yarn. Smells amazing. It smells like just sheep. And I haven't made a ton of progress, but still plugging along on this. Again, this is a project that like I can bring it anywhere. It's quite small and compact, and I can just sort of knit rib. It's a 2x2 rib scarf, and it's a free pattern from Purl Soho, so definitely check it out. But yeah, so I'm still slightly worried about it on the neck, but I have seen online, I think Claude of Retro Claude made a kind of itchy sweater, and she said something about soaking it in vinegar, or I've seen like washing it just generally can soften it up, things like that. But yeah, okay, I think that's all my making. I did want to share one other thing with you, which is like sort of making adjacent. I know I've talked a little bit on here about how this year I am using a Hobonichi cousin, and I'm doing daily journaling in that, and I'm loving it. And as a gift for myself for Christmas, I bought myself a Stickii sticker subscription. Stickii is an organization or a company that does sticker packs every month, and they have 3 different packs. They have the cute, the pop, and the vintage, and I splurged and got myself all 3 for the year. So I just wanted to show you like my favorite sheets out of each one. They come in these like binder things, and they come in page protectors, and I ordered myself their sticker binder or sticker folio so you can organize them, and then they give you a corner sticker each month that like is the theme. So this is the pop pack, and it was I Heart Me. So yeah, and they work with artists to create these sticker packs. So this one is a little Allie, and I loved this one. This again is from the pop pack. It has little band-aids all over it. So when I was writing about my stomach ache in my journal, I put one that said like ouch in there. So cute and fun. And then it also came with like some other goodies, a little journal and a larger sticker. So yeah, I highly recommend it. It was such a fun thing to come home to recently. So yeah, and then the cute pack was Let's Go travel themed. And oh my gosh, okay, I have to show you guys my favorite one from this because it's so cute. It's little Italian ducks from Happy Bits of Joy. I love them. Look at the Pisa one, so cute. So fun. Also, I have almost no subscribers. I can't imagine that you think this, but this is not sponsored. I purchased these with my own money, my own hard-earned dollars, and so yeah, I just yeah, I love that they work with artists. I love stickers. I've loved adding them to my journal. I'll have to show you guys some of the pages. But yeah, and then the vintage pack was Immortal Beloved. I don't know if that's going to show up, but it was like vampire themed. So I have a very good friend whose birthday is coming up, and she loves vampires. And so I actually set aside a lot of the sheets for her, and I just kept 3 for myself. I think you get like 6 or 7 in a pack, so it's quite a lot. But I loved, I can't pick. I loved these 2 sheets. So this one is from KNST Art Studio, and it has like those flaming hearts, and so beautiful, and it's like foiled. Oh, so pretty. I haven't used any of these yet, but maybe I'll add some of the sparkles to some of my stuff, but I love that. And then this one is just from Stickii, and it's Victorian puzzle cards, which last year for my partner's birthday is very close to Valentine's Day, and last year for Valentine's Day / his birthday I made him a puzzle card, and it was so fun. I made one kind of like this, and you basically decorate all the sides and you like write these beautiful things, and then you fold it up, and then as you unfold it you get to see different like messages and images. So yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys in case it's inspiring. I love stickers. I find them so fun, and I think it'll be really fun to like gift them to friends. And I actually gifted some to one of my friends and who I'm a pen pal with, another friend whose birthday is coming up, and then some to my sister. So I'm so excited. Okay, I think that's everything. This feels like such a nice thing. I'm so grateful that I'm doing this for myself, and I hope that it's bringing you a small pocket of quiet joy in the day. I think we all need that right now. I was born in St. Paul, Minnesota, and I have lots of very, very special people to me that are there right now. And to see what's going on there is just sort of beyond words. I feel very emotional about it. It's so atrocious that humans are doing this to other humans. I just find it absolutely appalling. And yeah, if you can, please support any mutual aid or schooling organizations that are there. Get to know your neighbors, call your neighbors, check in on them, see how they are, check in on your community, love people. I don't know. I know that I'm not reaching a lot of people, but this really means a lot to me, and those people mean a lot to me, and to think that they and others in their community are unsafe just makes me so sad and angry. And so protest when you can, fight back where you can, spend your dollars where it counts. I know you all know that, but yeah, it's really important right now. Okay, I hope you were able to take a break with me. I love you all. I'm sending you all big, big hugs. I think we need them. And I hope you get a quiet moment with a cup of tea or some kind of warming beverage, and you get to make something that you really love this weekend and in the week ahead. All right, bye guys.